Hey, good morning, everyone. I want to welcome everyone to San Diego County and welcome everyone to a day we truly come back together. Today is a day that we will remember for a long time, and being out here with so many folks this morning, seeing folks we haven't seen, seeing faces, seeing people happy. Today is a day that just feels good. And I think after everything we've been through in the last year and a half, it is all right for us to enjoy one another and enjoy what feels good. The last year and a half has been difficult. It's tested us. It has tried us. There's moments throughout the last year and a half where folks are like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. But we did. And we're here. There's a resiliency that has brought us through this. A community of individuals looking out for each other, of grandkids signing up their grandparents for vaccine appointments, of neighbors looking out for neighbors, friends looking out for friends, healthcare workers looking out for all of us. And so today, we really appreciate the lifting of the tears, the opening of everything in front of us, and that sense of community that got us through this is that same sense of community as we rebuild and we renew and we move forward. And I want to thank everyone who is here who has played a role in one way or another in helping our community through the pandemic. Starting, of course, with our public health workers who are here today. We appreciate everything that you did. All of our county workers who are here, thank you so much for everything that you did. Our small businesses that adapted and struggled and opened and closed, but they kept fighting. And now they are in a position to truly roar back. All of our businesses who are out there. So many of our businesses stepped up to feed people, to help people, to be a part of the solution. I was just talking to Rip Ripito from the convention center. The convention center stepped up to shelter our homeless in San Diego. And then they stepped up again to shelter our unaccompanied minors who were here, really representing the face and the best of everything. So many of our groups and associations, our business groups that represent our community who we partnered with, we worked with, we assisted. So many folks throughout San Diego who are here today to really appreciate and celebrate what it means to move on and what it means to recognize we made it through this and we are going forward. And so I am so incredibly proud of San Diego, a region that through all of this difficulty, more than 5 million tests administered, higher vaccine rates than any Southern California county, far higher than the state of California, exponentially higher than the nation. We do recognize the loss of life from COVID and the hardship that was endured both by those family members who lost someone and by those impacted by the measures designed to try and save lives. But here we are today, we're ready to move forward. We're ready to come back together as a community. We're ready to rebuild, renew, and we're ready to enjoy one another. One of the most beautiful things about this morning is just seeing folks mingling, smiling, enjoying one another's company. Turns out San Diegans will do an awful lot for a free breakfast burrito, including getting up at 6:30 in the morning. But it really is about more than that. And so again, my heartfelt appreciation and thanks to everyone throughout San Diego County for everything we have endured over the course of the last year and a half. Let's enjoy today and let's really look forward to moving forward together. So thank you all so very, very much for joining us here. I want to take a minute. We're going to hear from two other folks here. I want to introduce my my colleague on the COVID subcommittee and the vice chair of the Board of Supervisors, someone who has again been in this every day on early morning calls and late night calls and helping us plot the response and plan and really fighting for equity, fighting in particular for our South Bay communities and so many that have been the hardest hit by COVID. It's important to acknowledge and recognize COVID did not hit everyone equally, nor did the recession. A lot of communities bore a disproportionate brunt of the burden, and we're doing everything we can to help there. Please join me in welcoming the Vice Chair of the Board of Supervisors, Supervisor Nora Vargas.
Oh my God, we made it! All right, come on, more excitement than that. I do want to say, can everybody help me in giving a big round of applause to Chair Fletcher because he's really been leading us for a year and a half. Come on, let's give him a big round. Listen, I came in January and we hit the ground running. We said we were, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner. Chair Fletcher has been leading the way with our county staff. Let's give it another round of applause to our county staff. They just have been amazing. As Chair Fletcher mentioned, our hardest hit communities were the communities of South Bay. But I cannot thank the county staff, healthcare advocates, healthcare workers, our medical teams, to really working together and really creating the interventions that change the lives of our South County folks. Over 80% of South County folks who are eligible have 2 vaccines now. So yeah, I know, exciting. That wouldn't have happened without the mayors, the council members, the school board members, healthcare workers, and everyone, our community health partners, everyone who they hit the ground running and did it right. And so I just wanted to stand up here and say thank you to everyone. We are so grateful. I do want to say thank you to the governor and his staff who are here, because without them getting the vaccines that we needed for our communities, this wouldn't have happened. And we kept pushing and pushing for promotora programs. We kept pushing for no appointments. We kept pushing for all stuff that had never been done before in our communities, and it worked. Así que muchísimas gracias a todos los que están aquí con nosotros ahora. Ahora es un día muy, muy especial para nuestra comunidad, porque tenemos la oportunidad de regresar. Hubo muchas comunidades impactadas, particularmente la comunidad latina en California y en el condado de San Diego. Pero si no fuese por los trabajadores del condado, por todas las personas que trabajan en el sector público de salud, por las organizaciones, los alcaldes, todos los miembros de las escuelas que nos ayudaron y apoyaron y trabajaron junto con nosotros para salir de esta pandemia, ya lo hicimos, ya salimos de lo más malo, ya estamos aquí. Más del 80% de nuestra comunidad en el sur del condado de San Diego está vacunada. That means that you all get to applaud again. That was a translation for everyone. Así que muy agradecida con todos, muy agradecida por todo el trabajo, y más que nada seguimos pidiéndole a las personas que ocupan su vacuna que salgan y se vacunan, pero hoy hay que celebrar y hay que dar gracias que estamos aquí, y vamos a seguir luchando para que nuestras comunidades sigan prosperando. Gracias por acompañarnos esta mañana y felicidades.
Thank you, Vice Chair Vargas. So I want to recognize a couple folks that are here today with us, representing organizations and entities that are here. I want to recognize the Chief Administrative Officer of the county, Helen Robbins Myers, who again, for a year and a half, every single day, 7 days a week, who has been in the fight, really representing our public health workers. Dr. Eric McDonald, who you all will know, morning or night, he's always unflappably calm and really on point. It was mentioned the governor's office is represented. Maurice, thank you again. Thank the governor. Oh, you're right here behind us. We appreciate everything they've done. Adrian Granada from the Office of Mayor Todd Gloria, a great partner and ally, has been here. I want to thank David Garcias, representing our county workers, SEIU Local 221. Thank you, David. UFCW Local 135, Building Trades. I want to thank my friend Will Rodriguez Kennedy for being here. Donna DeBerry, Central San Diego Black Chamber of Commerce. Ricardo with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Jason Paggio, Asian Business Association, San Diego Tourism Regional Chamber of Commerce. Rip Ripito, who I mentioned, really representing the broader business community. And it's been hard. It's been hard. It has been difficult, but you know what? We stepped up, we helped, we supported, we made it through, and now we are poised to roar back, to truly have an economic recovery second to none, and I appreciate all of them. Our final speaker today, really representing the broader business community and the coalition of all of them, and it's appropriate given we are in downtown, the incoming board chair of the San Diego Downtown Partnership, VP of Public and Government Affairs for Cox Communication. Please welcome Chanel Hawkins.
Downtown is back to business. You're all welcome here. We're so excited today that we're opening up. Thank you to Chair Fletcher. Thank you to Vice Chair Nora Vargas and the entire Board of Supervisors for all of their hard work during this year. I want to give recognition and extend gratitude to all of our downtown business owners who have pivoted again and again over this past year. You were hit hard, but you rolled with the punches. Your versatility and commitment to the community is what has allowed San Diego to come back, and now we're here safely today to reopen. Through all the difficulties, sadness, and grief this pandemic has forced on each of us, I choose to focus on some of the positive changes that have come from this experience. More people biking, enjoying our downtown outside dining, Fifth Street closed for pedestrians. It's just really been an amazing year for downtown, and it'll continue to thrive. Let's keep this going. Let's continue to grow as the vibrant city center that we are. I also want to highlight a team from the Downtown Partnership, the Clean and Safe team that's here today, that are working around the clock to get downtown clean and ready for everybody to come back. At Cox, we're proud to be a part of the community and grateful for the partnerships which have allowed us to keep downtown connected as well. Cox will continue to identify ways to partner, provide support, and enhance connectivity in San Diego. Our organizations, along with all of the others here and the rest of the downtown community, are so excited to move forward together and mark this day with the reopening of the County Administration Building. Thank you all for coming today and celebrating with us together.
All right, so with that, we're gonna cut a little ribbon. We're gonna reopen the county building, but it's really about more than just this building. It's about reopening our entire county, our way of life, and really appreciating and enjoying all the little parts of life we may have taken for granted. You know, when we go back and we think about the little things that we may have taken for granted pre-COVID, I think all of those little things will mean a lot more to us. Just gathering here this morning, being around each other, introducing yourself, shaking hands with someone you haven't met, talking to them and getting back. And I think as we move forward, we're all gonna have a deeper appreciation for how much all of that means. And so we're gonna give them a second to get reset here. We're gonna cut a ribbon, and then we encourage you to stay. The band's gonna keep playing. We got some great coffee. Go over to check out Nostalgia Coffee. We've got some food left, and we encourage you to enjoy this evening as long as you want. Thank you all very, very much.